finding equation, finding equation when term or r is given. Okay, either term number will be given or r will be given. So how we are going to solve that type of question? We are going to talk about this thing. Question number 6 of exercise 14.2. Question number 6 of exercise 14.2. The question says find indicated indicated term. Okay. Now, first of all, they are giving me for, I am doing part B. Part B says 3x minus 2 whole power 9, and I have to find fourth term. Directly they are telling me that I have to find the fourth term. How will I find it? I know that Tn equals to NCR, not Tn, Tr plus 1. Tr plus 1 equals to NCR, A, N minus R, B, R. This is the general formula of term in a binomial expansion. Okay. Now they are saying that we have to find which term? Fourth term. I have to find fourth term. We know that term number minus 1 is always equals to r. It means over here, if I'm asking for fourth term, what will be the value of r? The value of r will be 3. Okay, so writing it over here, T4 equals to, what is n? N is the highest power on the bracket, that is 9. C, r is given 3. A, what is A? Your first term 3x, n minus r means 9 minus 3. What is B given? B is given minus 2, and b to the power r means what is the value of r? R, the value of r is 3 given to you. Okay. Now I am going to solve them. 9C3 first of all. 9C3, the answer is coming 84 into 3 to the power 6, 729 x power 6, and minus 2, that will become minus 8. So when I will multiply them, my final answer of T4 is coming minus 489 888 x power 6. Now, question number 6D, they are giving us x plus 1 over 2x square whole power 12. Okay, and now they are saying that you have to find the middle term. You have to find the middle term. But what is the term number? I don't know. Okay, the term number I don't know, but they are telling me that I have to find the middle term. Now, I'm just keeping this thing over here and I'm going to explain you something. See, beta, for instance, if I have got x plus y whole power 0, the result will be 1. If I'm having x plus y whole power 1, the result will be x plus y. If I'm going to have x plus y whole power 2, the result will be x square plus 2xy plus y square. Okay. After that, if I'm going to have x plus y whole cube, Okay, if I'm going to have x plus y whole cube, it means x cube plus 3 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube will be there. Now you can see over here, when I was having power 0, I was having one term. I was having power 1, I was having two power. Two terms answer. Power was 2, three terms was the answer. Power is 3, four terms are the answer. It means that number of term will be always one number then greater than your whole power. Number of terms in an expansion will be one number greater than your whole power. Okay. Now, when I'm coming to 12, so it means if I'm having power equals to 12, when I will expand it, how many terms I will be having? I will be having 13 terms. Okay, power is 12. I know that after expansion number of terms equals to n plus 1, that is 12. So if 12 is the total power, it means I will have 13 terms. Okay, let me write it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, the answer is 13. I have written 13. Now, what will be the midterm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The midterm will be seventh term. Okay, so much of working is there? No, we have to decrease it. How will I decrease it? See, my result is coming seventh term. And I have to directly get it from this thing which is given over here. I have to directly get it from here. How will I do it? See, middle, if the main thing, if n is even, total power, whole power is given to you as even, how will you find out that how many, what will be the middle term? You will say middle term will be n plus 2 upon 2. Okay, let's check it in this case. Middle term equals to, what is n given? 12 plus 2 over 2. So 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So it means your seventh term is the middle term in this expansion. I've already shown it over here also. Okay. So if I will find the seventh term of this thing, I will have my middle term. Over here, they haven't given me direct value of, okay, this is the term number, find it out. No, they have hidden it over here. Okay, so now I've found out that thing, that what is my seventh term coming. My seventh term will be my middle term in this scenario. So T7 means T6 plus 1. If I'm writing it in terms of R, we know the formula NCR. 12 C, R is coming 6, then A. What is A given? X given 12 minus 6, and then 1 over 2x square whole power 6. Okay. See what I have done. T7, because 6 plus 1 will be. First of all, I am using my calculator to get this value. Okay. 924. Then multiply by 12, x to the power 12 minus 6, that means x power 6 will be there. After that, 6 will be applied over here, and over here. 1 to the power 6 will be 1, 2 to the power 6 will be 64, and x square multiplied by 6, x power 12. Okay, simplifying it further, 924 divided by 64, this and this, my answer is coming 231 over 16, and same basis being divided, power will be subtracted, so this answer is coming this. Okay, so the middle term for this one, the middle term for this one is this thing. Okay, now this was your question number 6 of exercise 14.2, and question number 10 of exercise 14.1 is same as this one. Question number 10 of exercise 14.1 is same like these questions which we have done. First part which we have done, that type of question is there, and then middle type question is there. So question number 10 of exercise 14.1 is also of the same type which I have done it over here. Finding term when power of variable is given. Okay, in this one they are not going to give us any term number, they are not going to give us any R number, they are not going to give us any middle term number. Instead, they are going to give us a power of a variable in any of the term, and I have to find out that in which term it is going to be. Okay, question number 7 of exercise 14.2. Question number 7 of exercise 14.2. Okay, they are saying in expansion of in expansion of, okay, they have given me this thing, question number 7. In the expansion of this thing, I have to find different terms. Okay, first one, I have to find term of x power 10. I have to find that term in which x is having power 10. I have to find that term in which x power is 10. Okay, I don't know which term will be that, right? So I'm writing the formula. The formula is TR equals to, sorry, TR plus 1 equals to NCR AN minus R BR. Okay, I don't know what is R right now. So I'm keeping it TR plus 1 and total number that is given 10 CR. What is A given? X cube. N minus R means 10 minus R, and B is minus 2 over X square R. Okay. So I have written it in terms of R. I don't know the value of R. That's why I've just written it like this. Okay. What will I do next? I can't solve this one, TR plus 1. I can't solve this thing, 10CR. Now, power can be multiplied by power. So what will that become? X, 3 multiplied by 10, 3 multiplied by this. So 30 minus 3R. I have multiplied this power with this. Okay, I don't know what is the value of R, so I'm just keeping it in this way. Minus 2 to the power R over X to the power 2R. I can't simplify this and this. I have kept it in this way. Over here, power can be simplified. I have done that thing. What's next? TR plus 1 equals to 10CR. Now, same bases are being divided, power will be subtracted. X 30 minus 3R minus 2R. Minus 2 to the power R. Okay? Now, When I will simplify it, TR plus 1 equals to 10CR x 30 minus 5R minus 2R. The problem is that I didn't have R till now. But what I have got, they have told me that in the term of x power 10, it means the power of x, in the term which I am finding out, the power of x should be 10. What is the power of x right now? 30 minus 5R. So I am going to comparing power of x. So what will happen? This will be x power 10 equals to x 30 minus 5R. When I will simplify it, 10 equals to 30 minus 5R. 5R equals to 30 minus 10. Simplifying it. So 5R equals to 20. R equals to 4. Okay. What I have done? I have taken x with this power and x with this power which was required. I have compared them. Bases are same, power will be same. The value of R is coming 4. Let's put this value of R over here in this whole one. T 4 plus 1. 10C4 x 30 minus 5 into 4 minus 2 to the power 4. Okay. Now, let's check that 10C4, my answer, first of all, T5, 10C4 will be coming 210. Okay. Now simplify this better. 5 4s are 20. 30 minus 20 will be x10. What was needed? Minus 2 to the power 4, and that will become 16. Okay, this will become 16. So when I will simplify it, T5 equals to this one and this one will be multiplied 3360 x power 10, and that is going to be your final answer. Okay. Now, question number 7. What we have done previously, again I'm going to do another part of that one. Okay. In expansion of x cube minus 2 over x square whole power 10. Okay. We have done previous part, that was A part. Now I'm going to solve B part of this one. They are saying in B part, find coefficient of 1 over x power 5. Okay, I have to find the coefficient of 1 over x power 5. Okay, but again the problem, no term is given to me, no term number is given to me. I can't directly find out the term number. Then what I have to do, I have to go with the same method we have done previously, that I have to use this thing to get my term number, and when I will have term number, then I can have my all other things over here. Okay, so how will I do it? Again, first of all, writing my formula. My formula is TR plus 1 equals to NCR A n minus R B to the power R. Okay. Now, T, what is R? I don't know, so I'm writing R plus 1. N, what is N given? 10. C, R, again I don't know, I have written R. A represent first term, x cube, 10 minus r. Okay. And then B is minus 2 over x square whole power r. Okay. What I have done, this is the general form of binomial expansion, general term formula. I have written whatever I have got, I have written it. The value of r, I don't know because the term number was not given. So I have written r over here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I will be trying to simplify it and then I will relate it with this one to get the value of r. Okay. So TR plus 10 CR will remain as it is. Okay. I can't do anything over here with 10 CR. So 10 CR will remain as it is. This will become X. 3 tens are 30 minus 3R over minus 2 per whole power R over X 2R. Okay. I have simplified it. Simplifying it further, 10 CR will remain as it is. Same bases are being divided, power will be subtracted. So 30 minus 3R minus 2R to the power minus 2 into power R. Okay. So when I will simplify it, TR plus 1 equals to 10 CR. This will become X 30 minus 5R. Just like in the previous part, it was 30 minus 5R. It is again 30 minus 5R. Then minus 2 to the power R. Nothing else I can do over here. And I have got a single X with a power. So now I'm going to compare this one with this. Okay. Comparing X. So what is X over here? X 30 minus 5R equals to what is X over here? 1 over X power 5. So that can be written as X 30 minus 5R equals to X to the power minus 5. Okay. Now comparing powers. Powers comparison. So what will happen? This will become 30 minus 5R equals to minus 5. Shifting it, 30 plus 5 equals to 5R. 35 equals to 5R. So the value of R is coming 7. I have got the value of R. I will take it. I will plot it over here in this equation. So T7 plus 1 equals to 10C7 X 30 minus 5 into 7 and then minus 2 to the power 7. Okay. Now I will use calculator to simplify these things. Now first of all, 10C7. The answer is coming of 10C7. The answer is coming 120. Now 30 minus 5 are 5. This one. So this will become X 30 minus 35 and then minus 2. Minus sign will remain because power is negative. And 2 to the power 7, the answer is coming minus 128. When I will simplify it further, this will become minus sign 15360 over x power 5. Okay. Now you can see what they have asked for, coefficient of 1 over x power 5. X over x power 5 in denominator is there. So what's your final answer? Your final answer will be this coefficient, which is I'm writing over here, beta, minus 5,15360. They have asked for coefficient only, so I'm not going to write anything else over here. Okay. question is saying that in this expansion, I have to find the constant term. I have to find the constant term. What do I mean by constant term? Whenever they are going to say that in a term, in an expansion, you have to find a constant term. What does it mean? It means you are going to take whatever is the variable inside, you will take the power of that variable as 0. Okay, you will take the power as 0. Okay, so it means I have to find that term in which x to the power should be equals to 0. Again, no term number is given to me. So I'm going to follow what I have done in A part. In B part, I will try to get the value of r and then I will simplify it to get my constant term. Now, what other word they can give you? They can give you constant term. They can give you x to the power 0, or they can give you independent of x. These are the three wordings, three statements, which means you have to get the equation, the term in which x is power 0 or no variable of x is there. Okay. Now, starting with my working, again, TR plus 1 equals to NCR A n minus R B to the power R. TR plus 1, R I don't know, so N is 10, CR, A is x cube, and then N minus R means 10 minus R, B is given minus 2 over x square power R. Okay, this is the thing. Now simplifying it, this will be 10 CR x 30 minus 3R over minus 2 whole power r over x to r. Right? Simplifying it further, 10 CR will remain as it is. This will become x 30 minus 3r. Same basis being divided, power will be subtracted, minus 2r, minus 2 to the power r. Okay, so when I will simplify it further, 10 CR x 30 minus 5r over minus 2 whole power r. This is the needed one, okay, which I have got over here, the general form. I don't have got the value of r, so I can't put it over here, I can't simplify it. Okay, now x 30 minus 5r, but what I need, x power 0. So comparing x. Okay, when I will compare x to the power 30 minus 5r equals to x power 0. Bases are same, both sides are equal. It means power will also be same. So when I will simplify it, 30 equals to 5r and the value of r will be 6. The value of r is going to be 6. Okay. So plotting it over here, P6 plus 1 equals to 10C6 x 30 minus 5 into 6 and then minus 2 to the power 6. Right? T equals to 7. And for 10C6, I am using calculator beta. 10C6, the answer is coming 210. X 30 minus 30 and 2 to the power 6, as it is minus and but power is even, so it will be 64. T power 7. So the seventh term, when I will simplify it, 13440, x power 0, x power 0 means it is 1. So 13440 is your final answer for this part. Question number 16 of miscellaneous exercise 14. Okay, the question says find the coefficient of x power 11 over y power 4 in the expansion of 2y over x minus x square over y whole power 10. Okay, whole power 10. Coefficient of x power 11 over y power 4 in 2y over x minus x square over y whole power 10. I have to find this coefficient. Okay, so what will we do? First of all, I haven't got the term number. So first of all, I have to find the term number. How will I find it? TR plus 1 n, that is 10, CR A, that is 2y over x, then 10 minus r, b minus x square over y whole power r. Okay, first of all, I have done it in this way. Now, I can't do anything with 10 CR, so I am keeping it in this way, TR plus 1. Expanding it, 2 to the power 10 minus r, y to the power 10 minus r over x to the power 10 minus r. Okay? After that, see there is a minus sign and power is r. I don't know r is even or r is odd, so I have to keep this minus sign. So what I am doing, I am taking this minus sign and I am writing it over here. Minus 1 to the power r. I have taken it over here. All of them are in multiply form. I have taken it over here. I have written it separately. Okay, just to safeguard it, right? So now simplifying it, x 2r over yr. Okay, so tr plus 1 equals to minus 1 to the power r 10 cr. Nothing can be done over here. 2 to the power 10 minus r. Same bases are being divided, power will be subtracted. Same bases are being divided, power will be subtracted, and same bases are being divided, power will be subtracted over here also. So this will be written as y 10 minus r minus r. Okay, and how will I write this one? X to the power 2r minus 10 minus r. Okay, minus 1 r 10 c r 2 to the power 10 minus r y. Simplifying this, 10 minus 2r x 2r minus 10. This will become 3r minus 10. Okay. Now I can't do anything further over here because now everyone is. So now it's your choice. Either you can compare the values of x to get the value of r, or you can compare the values of y to get the value of r. In both cases, the value of r will be same. I will be solving it with both of them. How? First of all, x power 11 equals to x power 3r minus 10. So 11 equals to 3r minus 10. Minus 10 shifted over here. That will become 11 plus 10 equals to 3r, and 21 equals to 3r, and 7 equals to r. Okay. Now I am solving it with this one. Y equals to, sorry, not y equals to, y to the power 10 minus 2r, and over here it's written in the denominator. So when I will shift it in the numerator, it will be y to the power minus 4. Comparing them, minus 4 equals to 10 minus 2r. Shifting it, 2r equals to 14, r equals to 7. See, both are giving you same answer. Either you are using this one to get the value of r, or either you are using this one to get the value of r. Okay, beta? Now what you have to do, you will take these values of r, you will plot it over here, and you will have your final answer. Okay, so I have got the value of r equals to 7 from both x and y. You don't have to do it by both. You can get it from any one, either x from or y. But if you will get it from both of them, it will just give you, okay, your answer is coming correct. And it should be same when you are using this thing. Okay, so my putting my values over here. So t7 plus 1 minus 1 to the power 7, 10c7, 2, 10 minus 7, and then y 10 minus 2 into 7 over x, 3 into 7 minus 10. Okay, so first of all, this will become t to the power 8 minus 1 to the power 7. Power is odd, so minus sign will remain. Then 10c7, the answer is coming 120 into 2. 10 minus 7 will be 3. 2 to the power 3 will be 8. This will be y. 10 minus 14 will be minus 4. And x, 3 sevens are 21, minus 10 will be 11. Okay. So when I will simplify it, final one, so this will become minus 960. When I will multiply this to y is in negative power, x is in positive power, x power 11, y power 4. What they have asked in the question, they have asked for coefficient only. So the final answer will be minus 960. That is going to be your final answer in this question. Okay. Now, in the same type, the questions which we have done now, question number 7 of exercise 14.2 and the question which I have done over here, the same type of question is given in exercise 14.1, and that is question number 11 of exercise 14.1. It is the same question in which they are not giving you term number, they are giving you power of variable, and from there you have to find term number. You can try that question for practice. Question number 6 of exercise 14.1. They are saying find in ascending power of x first 3 terms of a part is given to me as 1 plus 4x whole power 6. B part is given to me as 1 minus 2x whole power 14. Okay, this is given to me. Now, as we have already done how to do the expansion, so I'm not going to explain it over here. I'm writing it directly. 1 plus 24x plus 240x square. I don't need the rest ones, so I have plotted this dotted sign over here because I don't need the rest of them. Okay. Now, coming to this one, 1 minus 2x whole power 14. When I will expand this, this is coming 1 minus 28x plus 364 x square, and that is my second. I have got the expansion. Now, after this, in B part, they are giving us something else again. What they are giving? They are saying, part B, find first three terms, find first three terms of 1 plus 4x whole power 6, 1 minus 2x whole power 14. Okay, I have to find first three terms of these two. So how will I find it? 1 plus 4x, first three terms are given over here. 1 plus 24x plus 240x squared. 1 minus 2x, this is given. 1 minus 28x plus 364x squared. Okay, this is the thing which I have got over here. Now I will be multiplying both brackets to get my answer. Okay, so how will I multiply? 1 with 1, 1 with minus 28x, 1 with 364 x power square. Then 24 multiply by this. 24 into 1 will be 24. Okay. Okay. So 24x multiplied by 1 will be 24x. Minus 24a multiplied by this will be 672x square. This multiplied by this. Then 24 multiplied by 364. Multiplying this by this, I am having 8736x cube. Okay. Next, I am going to multiply this one with this plus 240x square minus 240 into 28. So the result is coming 6720, and x square and x will become x cube plus 364 into 240, and my answer is coming 87360 x power 4. Okay. Now simplifying it, 1 is a single constant, no other constant is given, so 1 will remain 1. Okay. After that, x is here, and no other x is given. So minus 28x plus 24x will become minus 4x. Right? This one is done, this and this is done. Then x square term. This is x square, this is x square, this is x square. So 364 minus 672 plus 204, and when I will simplify it, my answer is coming 104 x square. Okay. Okay, this one is coming minus 68. Okay, not 104, that is coming minus 68, right? And now after that, this is x cube, and x power 4, but they have asked for only 3 terms. What they have asked for? First 3 terms. So these are my first 3 terms. I'm not going to find anything further. So that is going to be the final answer for this whole thing. Okay, question number 9 of exercise 14.1. Okay, first of all, they are telling me that I have to expand 1 plus 2x whole power 20 minus 1 minus 2x whole power 20 up to x cube term. I have to expand it till x cube term, not more than that. So how will I start? First of all, I will work with this one. 1 plus 2x whole power 20. What will be the first term? First term will be 20c0 1 20 minus 0 into 2x whole power 0 plus sign. Second term will be 20c1 1 20 minus 1 2x whole power 1. Third term 20c2 120 minus 2 and 2x whole square. Okay. I have to go till x cube. Over here, x power will be 0, x power 1, x power 2. It means I have to find one more term, and that is okay, right. They are asking for x power 5. So I have to move on. Okay. Till x power 5. So I have got till x square. So 20c3 1 20 minus 3 2x power 3 plus 20c4 1 20 minus 4 and then 2x whole power 4 plus 20c5 1 20 minus 5 2x power 5. Okay, this is the thing which is needed. Now I am going to simplify them. 20c0, your answer will be 1. This will be 1, this will be 1, whole thing will become 1. Then 20c1 multiply by 20c1 will be 20 multiply by 1 will be 1 and then into 2x plus then 20c2 will be 190, 1 will remain 1 and this will become 4x. Okay, then 20c3 will be 1140 into 8x cube plus 20c4 will be 4845 into 16x4. Okay. 20c5 will be 15504 and that will be 32x5. I've written them in the simplified form. Now, simplifying it further, 1 plus 20 into 2 will be 40x. Okay. 190 into 4 will be 760x. Right? There is a square over here which I missed out. Okay. Then 1140 into 8. My answer is coming 9120x cube. Okay. Okay. Next, I am multiplying this and this, and my answer is coming 77520 x power 4. And last one 15504 multiplied by 32 and my answer is coming 496128 and x power 5. This was the first thing needed that they were saying to expand 1 plus 2x whole power 20. Okay, that is the expansion I have done. Now over here they are saying now expand 1 minus 2x whole power 20. So what will happen? 1 minus 2x whole power 20. The only difference is that the sign, middle sign is changed. Power is same, first term is same, second term is same. So what will I write? Well, I will write it 1 minus 40x plus 760x square minus 912x cube plus 77520 x4 minus 496128 x5 and then so on. First term positive, second term negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay? Now, I have got this thing. I have got this thing. What is in between? Minus sign. So, what will happen? I will put the minus sign, and when I will put a minus sign over here, so this will become minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, and plus. Okay? So, when I will simplify it, 1 and 1 will be cancelled, 40x plus 40x will become 80x. These two will be cancelled, and this one will be 18240 x cube. This and this will be cancelled, and this one 496128 again added, and my answer is going to be 992256 x power 5 and so on. Now, B part of the question is saying that we have to find, they are telling us that you have to evaluate. Now, this thing is given, and now they are telling us that we have to evaluate the value of 1.20 whole power 20 minus 1 point, not 20, 1.02. Okay, 1.02 whole power 20 minus 0.98 whole power 20. Okay. Now, as you can see, it is same like this thing. It is same like this thing, and this thing is written under this question as a part. It means I can use this one to get this answer directly. Okay. First of all, what do you have to do? Compare this one with this or this one with this to get the value of x. Okay. First part is I am going to compare this one with this or this one with this to get the value of x. It will be same for both, but I am solving it so you can get the idea. 1.02 equals to 1 plus 2x. 0.02 equals to 2x. 0.01 equals to x. Okay. Same thing I am doing from here. 0.98 equals to 1 minus 2x. Okay. First bracket I have compared with this one. Second bracket will be compared with this one. Minus 2x shifted over here and 0.98 shifted over here. So 2x equals to 0.02, and when I am going to simplify it, the value of x will be 0.01. You don't have to show from both steps. Okay, I have showed it for your understanding. So the value of x is coming 0.01. What do? You will take this value, plot it over here. 80 into 0.01 plus 18240, 0.01 whole cube plus 992256, 0.01 whole power 5. You will simplify it and your answer is going to be 0.818. That's your final answer for this question. And question number 8 of exercise 14.1 is same as this one. Okay?